copy trade. Copy trade. Copy trade. Trade.
Good day to everyone joining us from around the world. Whether you are just waking up midway through your trading sessions or winding down for the night, welcome. On behalf of the entire WeMasterTrade team, we are truly pleased to have you here with us for this global live stream sections. My name is Raf, and I'll be guiding you through this exciting 2-hour journeys as your host. And today's live stream is not just a presentation, it's a conversation. It's a window into the engine room of one of the most fast-growing and forward-thinking fund trading firms in the industry. And of course, I'm not here alone. I'm joined by two remarkable guests who have helped shape what WeMasterTrade represents today, skilled traders, mentor, and role model within our community. First, let me introduce the ever-composed, always insightful Helen. Welcome, Helen.
Thank you so much, Russ, and hello to everyone. Thank you for spending your time with us. I'm truly looking forward to today's session. There's so much to cover, not just about the trading strategies or rule, but about the full ecosystem that WeMasterTrade offers. From how you start, how you grow, to how you earn. This is the kind of the platform that doesn't just fund trades, but build traders.
Absolutely, and next to her is someone who brings a sharp analysis and clarity to every chart and conversations. He's strategic, he's sharp, and he's a real force in our trading space. Please welcome Helen.
Thank you, Ralph, and hello to everyone in the chat. I'm genuinely thrilled to be here. What excites me most about today is that we are going to unpack everything, not just what WeMasterTrade offers, but how traders can truly take advantages of each part of our system, from packages to promotions, to scaling and long-term profit sharing. If you have ever had questions or even doubts, today is the day to ask them.
And that's exactly what we are here for. Whether you're brand new to WeMasterTrade or already a part of our Planet Trader program, today's live stream is going to give you the full pictures, not just the highlight reel. Over the course of this session, we are going to walk you through what WeMasterTrade truly is, what we believe in, how our programs are designed, and why we are doing things differently from traditional brokers or platforms. Now I want to be clear, this isn't about sell, this is about understanding. We want you to know what you are signing up for, what kind of structures support your journey, and how you can use that structure to not just succeed, but grow.
And speaking of structure, we will begin by sharing the story behind WeMasterTrade, how we were formed as the funding project, not a broker. which is a very important distinction. Unlike brokers who profit from volume or loss, WeMasterTrade is built on the belief that your success is our success. We invest capital in traders, cover the risk for them, and share profits only when you do well. That's its foundation.
Exactly, and from that philosophy flow everything we offer, especially our trading packages, we will be discussing in detail. We'll explain the logic behind each one, what kind of trader they ever look at our packages and tasks. We got it right for me, and today we will answer that.
And more than that, we will also do a live comparison between packages. We will break down pricing, account sizes, maximum drawdown, consistency rule, and even payout side by side to help you make a fully informed decision. It's one thing to see number on a website, it's another thing to understand the intention behind them.
Right, and once you understand the packages, the next question is always, how do I stay compliant while trading? So we will move naturally into discussing trading rules, which honestly is one of the most important parts of today's sessions. We will explain what the daily loss limit is, how it's calculated, why it includes both close and floating P&L, and how to avoid violating it, especially overnight. We will go into the maximum total loss, the consistency ratio, and we will even address common understandings about trade sizing and risk per trade policies.
And we won't just explain rule in isolation. We will explain them in the context of like trading decisions. We will share some personal example of mistakes I made when I first started trading under funded conditions and how I adjust this. Because rule doesn't mean to restrict you; they are there to protect the integrity of your role.
And while we are on the topic of having your success, we will guiding you through our current promotion plan, including limited time discount costs, trader support campaigns, capital opportunities, and how to properly qualify and submit rules. We have had some amazing responses to our promotions, but also some confusions. So we will be showing you exactly what to do step by step.
From there, now we will transition into a discussion on our scale-up plan, which I personally think is one of the most underrated parts of WeMasterTrade offering. Many people don't realize this, but we have a structural growth pathway in place. If you perform well consistently, you don't just get payouts, you actually unlock higher capital tiers. It's not just about getting funded once, it's about evolving into a six-figure funded trader.
And speaking of growth, one of the most powerful ways to build long-term income as WeMasterTrade is through our profit sharing model. This is the heart of what makes a difference from the broker. When you trade on a funding account and generate profit without breaking rules, we share that profit with you up to 90%. But then more to it than just the percentage. We will explain the full payout circle, threshold, and timeline today.
Now, I know many of you watching today aren't just traders, you are also educators, influencers, or people with large networks. That's why we are also taking time to explain our affiliate programs. And we will do it transparently. We will walk you through how commissions are calculated, how affiliate referral are tracked, and more importantly, what you need to qualify for payouts, including a detailed explanation on the true referral rule and minimum funding conditions.
This is especially important because we want all our partners to feel confident and clear about their earnings. We have seen a huge growth in affiliate activity recently, and we want to ensure everyone is promoting responsibly, understanding the terms, and building long-term income streams.
So, as you can tell, this is not just a surface level live stream. We are diving into everything: packages, rules, promos, scale paths, profit sharing, and affiliate opportunities, all with one purpose in mind: having you make the most informed and empowered and confident decision possible.
And so we want this to be interactive, not just informative. So if you have a question at any point, please drop it in the chat. Our moderator are watching and we will answer as many questions as you can. Your voice matters.
And if you are watching this on replays, don't worry, we will leave timestamps and summarize below. And you can always reach out to our team with any follow-up inquiries. Our support team is incredible and they are really care about helping traders succeed.
So to wrap up this welcome, I would like to say this. WeMasterTrade is not just a platform, it's a commitment to build real traders, to create fair structures and scalable pathways for people around the world who are serious about trading as a profession, not a game. So if you are here to grow, to understand, to take actions, you are exactly where you need to be. Let's dive into the journey together. Let's begin, and once again, welcome to WeMasterTrade Livestream. So thank you once again for being with us today. Now, before we dive into packages, trading rules and promotional mechanisms, we want to take a moment to zoom out and offer you the full pictures of who WeMasterTrade really is, what we believe in, and why we have built this platform the way we have. Because when you are putting your trust and your trading into a company, understanding its philosophy isn't just helpful, it's essential. And so, this next segment is about origins, intention, and impact. It's about how WeMasterTrade began, what values underpin the firm, and how those values translate into real tools and outcomes for traders like you. And to walk through that, I'm joined as always by two people who live and breathe this principle, Helen and Hidden. Let's start at the beginning.
Time grab. To truly understand WeMasterTrade, you need to understand why it's was created. Unlike many firm or broker that involve from traditional financial institutions, WeMasterTrade were born with a purpose-driven mission to give capable trader access to capital, regardless of their background, location, or financial situation. We were founded in 2022 as a part of WeMasterTrade Group, headquartered in Vancouver, Canada. While WeMasterTrade built its name on the signal sharing, investor network, and copy trading tech, WeMasterTrade was designed to serve a more focused vision to identify, support, and scale high potential traders, giving them the power to earn professionally without risking their own savings.
And it's important to note, WeMasterTrade is not a broker. That's not just a label. That is the fundamental difference. We don't profit from spreads or commissions. Our success is directly tied to the success of our traders. That's why everything we have built, from our instant funding packages to our profit sharing model, is structured with alignment in mind. We take on the capital risk, we give you the roadmap, you bring the skills, but we also know that skills alone isn't enough, which is why one of the founding principles is education first. We don't want traders to blindly follow rules. We want them to understand the logic behind the structure. That's why we have invested heavily into the WeMasterTrade Academy, a training ecosystem built to take you from beginner to consistently funded professional.
And that academy is something special, with courses ranging from introductory trading psychologies on the way to advanced risk calibration and multi-asset strategy design. The WeMasterTrade Academy isn't just about theory, it's about implementations. We have designed a curriculum to match the real-world trading environment within WeMasterTrade, so what you learn, you can apply directly to your funding account. And to ensure that our system and content meet global standards, WeMasterTrade is proud to hold an ISO 21001 2018 certifications, which confirms that our educational products and trader development programs meet rigorous international criteria for quality structures and learner engagement.
Their certification is a big deal because it shows our long-term commitment to develop trader, not just collecting fee. In an industry where many so-called law firms come and go, WeMasterTrade has positioned itself with real operational stability, compliant framework, and internal accountability. We are not here for a season. We're here to help build career.
And we have seen that commitment translate into real stories. If you visit our testimonial pages, you will find traders from Nigeria, Vietnam, Canada, the Philippines, South Africa, all talking about how WeMasterTrade helped them not just earn more, but trade with purpose. They talk about passing challenges after years of struggling with retail brokers. They talk about finally being able to trade without the emotional burden of risking personal funds. We have had students become full-time traders. We have had women re-enter the finance world after career breaks. And we have had young professionals from underbanked regions finally access the markets with the funded account. That's the impact, and that's what drives us.
And it doesn't stop there. WeMasterTrade ecosystem is designed to grow with you. For those who want to stay engaged and up to date, we maintain a regularly updated blog sections where our team of experts and educators share quickly insights, trading psychology breakdown, market reactions, and platform updates. We believe that learning never ends and we keep our traders informed. But let's also talk about cultures. What makes WeMasterTrade different isn't just the product offering, it's the community mindset. We actively promote trader integrity, respectful competition, and knowledge sharing. Whether you are in a Telegram group watching our YouTube series or engaging with us on live support, you will see that we actually listen.
And I will speak honestly here. In many platforms, the trader is just a customer. As we might try, the trader is a product. Your performance drives the business. Your voice shapes the platform, and your consistency determines how far we can scale together. It's a matter of accountability is rare, and it's something we're proud of.
And if you have ever doubted whether this part is true, whether a trading career is truly within reach, I encourage you to read the testimonials. Take a look at our funded accounts and connect with people who have gone through the system. The stories are real, the capital is real, the results speak for themselves.
To summarize, WeMasterTrade is a capital allocator, a talent accelerator, and an education-first trading institution. We are here to challenge the status quo of trading success, to build systems that reward performance over promotions, and to create real, scalable income opportunities for traders around the world, regardless of their starting point. This is more than a platform, it's a trading movement, and if you are ready to be part of it, today's live stream will show you everything you need to know. Thank you, Helen and Hayden, for that deep and honest walkthrough. Coming up next, we will going to take these foundations and connect it directly to our actual offering. That means we will discussing on the different account packages available at WeMasterTrade, how they differ, who are they are designed for, and what kind of results you can expect from each. Now that we have explained who WeMasterTrade is and the principle we stand for, it's time to move into one of the most essential parts of this live stream, an in-depth discussion on our account packages. This is where it all begins for most traders, choosing the structures that best align with their goals, their style, and their current skill level. And when we say packages, we're not just talking about dollar figures, we are talking about frameworks. Each package that WeMasterTrade represents a different pathway toward growth, and today we will walk you through all of them, what they offer, how they're structured, and most importantly, who they are designed for.
Exactly, Rob. At WeMasterTrade, we don't believe in a one-size-fits-all model. That's why we have built two distinct product lines for traders: the challenge package and the instant fund package. Each line includes a variety of account size, of configuration, because we know that traders come with different strengths, risk appetite, and timeline.
Let's begin with the challenge model, a two-phase evaluation system built for traders who want to prove their skills before being allocated capital. Is structured, fair, and has become the most popular role for new traders entering the WeMasterTrade ecosystem.
In the challenge model, you begin with a simulated account, and your goal is to meet specific profit targets while staying within strict but reasonable risk parameter. There are 3 stages in total: phase 1, phase 2, and then the funded stage.
Take for instance our $10,000 challenge, a great starting point for traders who want to minimize upfront costs while building a track record. Let's break it down phase by phase.
In phase 1, you will need to adjust an 8% profit target, which is 800, without reaching a 5% daily loss or a 10% over loss limit. You will have an unlimited time to adjust it. And that's a key difference from many platforms. We don't pressure you with the deadline.
Once you pass phase 1, you will move to phase 2, where your profit target drops to 6%, that's $600. The race rules remain the same, and here's something unique. In phase 2, you already start receiving a 30% profit share if you exceed the target.
And finally, once both phases are clear, you enter the funded account where you trade with the real capital, have no profit target, and your profit share jump up to 90%. That's one of the biggest in the industry.
This account is ideal for newer traders or experienced traders who want to start with lower pressure and learn the system. If you are still refining your strategy or want to get a feel for WeMasterTrade risk framework before scaling, this is the perfect packages to begin with.
Now, for those who are confident in their strategies and want to start with a larger account size, we offer $25,000, $50,000, even $100,000 challenge packages. The structure is similar. Two phases, the same 5% daily and 10% total loss limit, but the profit target scale proportionally.
For example, in the 50,000 challenge, you will need to hit the 4,000 in phase 1 and 3,000 in phase 2. Where the target is higher, the leverage remains the same. 1 to 100, giving you room to adjust position size.
The $35K to $100K challenges is ideal for traders with more capital management experiences, especially those looking to eventually scale into larger funded accounts. If you have already passed other prop challenges or have a strong verified trading history, this is a good step up.
Every challenge bucket comes with a one-time fee. For example, just $45 for the $10,000 challenge. This fee is refundable once you become funded and meet minimum performance conditions. And if things don't go your way, you are eligible for a 30% reset discount for Start Fresh. What if you don't want to go through a challenge at all, but instead want to accept capital immediately and get paid based purely on the results? That's where our instant funding packages come into play.
And this is where WeMasterTrade truly sets itself apart. Our instant funding model is designed to give experienced, disciplined traders the chance to trade real capital from day one. No evaluations, no demo stage, just pure live trading backed by a structured, fair, and transparent system.
And what makes it even more accessible is that you can choose from several different account types depending on your style, preferences, and goal. Today we're going to walk you through 8 of the 5 main instant funding packages. As the standard and 510, 510 euro, 510 no BC, and customize. We will compare the detail, but more importantly, we will help you figure out which package is right for you.
Let me set the scene quickly. All of our instant funding packages give you live trading access from day one. That means no challenge phases, no evaluation, you pay once, follow the rule, and you are trading like capital, and every account, no matter the size, include no time limit, up to 90% profit share, scale plan toward $1 million, support for EAs, swing trades, scalpings, and even HT. Now let's go package by package, and as we go, Helen, Hidden, I want you to chime in with your advice. Who should actually choose which one, and what kind of traders you have seen succeed with each?
And let's start with the standard package. I always describe this one as the best friend for trader who just want stability. You're getting up to 200,000 in capital with a very measurable 4% daily loss limit and 6% overall limit.
It's like that calm, steady accounts that doesn't push you to overtrade, and with the profit split up to 90%, there's serious earning potential even if you are taking a slow and steady approach.
And how about the commissions?
Competitive across the board, forex at $5 per lot go at $6 per lot, index as $0.5, stop at just at 0.07 per lot.
And everything is allowed. News trading, scalping, weekend holding, EIs, HFT, you name it.
So for the audience, if you are someone who trades regularly, understand your strategies, wants a full range of assets, and plans to play the long game, this is your sweet spot.
It's perfect for intermediate to advanced traders who already know their edge but don't want to trade with target-based challenges. And if you have ever had an account blocked due to unrealistic rules, you will find the standard model refreshingly fair.
I would also say it's a screen trader. The 4 or 6% risk profile you just flexible to how multi-day position, especially with the weekend holding full allow.
Alright, moving up again, let's talk about the 5-10-10 package. Some capital selling up to $200,000, but you now get 5% daily loss and a wider 10% overall limit. Why does that matter?
That extra cushion is massive for traders who scale into positions or take multiple entries per setup. You have got more room to breathe, especially in high volatility markets.
And the profit target here is also 10%, which aligns well with the risk window. But you still get full support for scalping. EA's new trading is very trader friendly.
This best for day traders, especially those trading assets like Nasdaq or gold that move fast. If you have got a test intraday strategy and just need some risk breathing room, these your packages.
And also for traders who want to struggle but don't mind have the profit targets, the clean might still motivate some people, especially if they pay out oriented.
Now, here's a personal favorite, the 5-10-0. You get 5% daily and 10% overall loss, but no profit target.
And that's the lesson for high-risk seasoned trader. You're no longer chasing a number, you just focus on protecting equity and grow capital slowly and safely.
This one is loved by low-frequency traders and snipers. If you enter 3 to 5 trades a week, this is your space. You are not penalized for patience. You are actually rewarded for it.
And this block is perfect for veteran swing trader, risk-conscious trader, people who prioritize consistency over speed. If that you try here.
And let's be honest, not everyone wants to hit targets. Some just want to trade well and scale up cleanly. This stay home.
Now, for the rule breakers, or rather those who don't want to be evaluated on how even their profits are, the 5-10-10 OBC removes profit consistency tracking, right?
Exactly, same 5/10 risk profile, but you are not required to keep your profit growth smooth.
And that said, trade copy are not allowed in this one, so it's a manual trader only, and you need to trade responsibly. But for our trader who sometimes hit big spike display.
Perfect for high-risk reward traders or anyone who's had issues with consistency rules at other firms. You trade what you want, just keep it inside the drawdown box.
And last but not least, the customized package. This is WeMasterTrade saying you know what you need, let's build it together.
You can adjust daily loss, overall loss to your liking. Plus, you can fund up 0 to 400,000 more than any other account.
It's premium, flexible, and comes with all trading styles allowed, including EAs, new trading, weekend holding, HFT, and more. Top-tier professionals, hedge fund traders, signal providers, high-volume traders, anyone with a very specific structure in mind. These packages lets you build it.
I always say, if you try out a model and nothing quite fits, build it your own blueprint with customize. That freedom is rare.
To sum up, every instant funding package we offer comes with clear risk parameter, fair commissions, deep market access, and real profit potential. There are no time limit, and payouts start as early as 1 day in.
And no matter your strategy, scalping, swing, auto, or manual, there are an account that's aligned with you. The key is picking the right one now, so you can start building consistency from the start.
And if you are ever unsure, our team is available 24/7 to guide you. But the real secret, pick the account that fits your discipline, not your dreams. The right fits always outperform the biggest promise.
Now up next, we will walk you through exactly how to protect your account, avoid breaches, and understand the key risks and consistency rules that power our entire platform. Alright traders, now that you have seen the packages, let's talk about the part that either make you or break your account. That's right, time to dig into the trading rules and learn how to actually stay compliant once you are funded. Because let's be honest, getting funded is exciting, but staying funded, that's where the game really begins. And the numbers one reason trader lost their account is come down to one thing: the daily loss limit.
Yes, the dreaded daily loss is the one rule traders think they understand until it kicks them out of their account at 3:17 p.m. on a random Tuesday.
But here the good news: when you understand how it really works, it becomes one of the best tools for risk control. So today, let's break it down from top to bottom.
And the key thing here is
And if the maximum amount of lot you're allowed to incur is both floating and close trades on any single trading day. If your account falls below that limit even for a moment, your account is automatically closed.
And the key thing here is the daily loss is calculated from the higher or either your balances or your equity at the start of the trading days. That's a really important distinction, and is what trips a lot of people up.
Let's walk through a live example. Imagine it's the start of day 5. Your balance is 105,000. Your equity, however, is higher, 107,000, because of own floating profit.
And if you're on a 4% daily loss, we calculate it of the higher number, 107,000.
So 4% of $107,000 is around $4,000. That means your equity for the rest of that day can drop below $102,000, or boom, your account is gone.
Right, and I think it's important to point this out. The system isn't waiting for a close. It's real time. Even if your trade is plotting loss and you haven't closed it yet, if your equity dips below the threshold for even a second, that's it.
Now let's reverse this. Say it's the start of day 7. Your balance is $100,000, but your equity is $99,000 because your open trades are slightly in loss.
Since balance is higher, we pay the 4% on the initial balance, so 4,000.
So now your equity must stay above 96,000 throughout the day. If it drops to 95,999, auto liquidations kicks in. No warning, no margin call.
The system will send a market order to close all trades. Everything liquidates. Your account is disabled, and you can't trade again unless you purchase a new package.
And here the kicker: the outflow happens when the system detects the threshold was crossed, but due to the market fluctuation, your final profit and loss might look worse than the actual threshold. That's because the system excludes the closure by orange price of slippage at the time of liquidation.
So even if you only intended to take a 3,900 loss, one slippage spike in gold or Nasdaq and suddenly it's $4,200. That's why we say don't ride the edge.
Alright, let's talk about how to avoid violating this rule, because this is where the pro mindset kicks in.
The first tip: know your buffer. Never plan trade to take you right up to the edge of your limits. Leave at least a 10 to 15% room below the mark loss, especially in the volatile market.
Tip 2. Check your equity, not just your balance. I can't stress this enough. Most traders stare at their balance all day, but if your floating loss is jacking your equity, you are heading toward violations.
Tip 3. Use a dashboard or tracker. Inside WeMasterTrade, we provide risk dashboard that show your live stop loss status. Use them, check them, don't rely on memory.
Also, for trading up to the big loss early in the day, if you have lost 3% in the first hour of the London session, maybe it's time to stop and reflect, not to try to revenge trade your way back up.
Another big one: trade smaller during news hours. If you are trading gold during NFP with full loss sign, you are practically begging to break the daily loss rule. Cut position size and ride post volatility.
So what are the top rookie mistakes you see when it comes to daily loss?
And the number one is over leveraging. Traders are opening positions that's 5, 6, 7% of their account, thinking they will flow quickly, but if trade turns red fast, it's already too late.
Number 2, holding overnight without checking exposure. If you hold 3 trades overnight and wake up to a 60 pip gap, the daily loss could be hit before you even open your eyes.
And the third, assuming that close trades are on that matter, they are not. Remember, equity includes both floating and closed positions. The total equity line is your score.
I always say that to new trader, daily loss isn't your enemy. If your account airbag, it designed to protect you from doing something irreversible.
Exactly, it's forced discipline. You can be aggressive, but only within the box. And if you learn to trade inside that box, you will last longer than 90% of the market.
And one last note, this isn't just about rule, it's about trust. WeMasterTrade fund you because we trust that you will manage risk responsibly. The daily loss is there to protect that trust on both sides. And before we move to the next rule, which is the master loss, we will take a short break.
Trade. Trade. copy trade. Copy trade. Copy trade. 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 Copy Trade.
Welcome back, traders. In the previous segment, we covered the daily loss rule, and if you haven't already clicked that one, you are missing out. But now we move from daily boundary to the absolute boundaries. I'm talking about the maximum loss rule, also known as your account stop loss, the line that can't be crossed not just for the day, but for the entire life of your account.
And this is where a lot of traders misunderstand how the rule works. They think, well, I didn't hit my daily loss, so I'm fine. But then a week later, they have a triple weight at their account and should lead liquidation.
The max loss rule is the last safety net. If the daily loss is your daily seat belt, then max loss is your airbag. If that limit is hit, it means the account is deemed unsubjectable under your current trajectory and is closed immediately.
So, what exactly is the max loss rules? Let's define simply. It's the total maximum amount you are allowed to lose across all trades for the entire account. If your equity, that's your real-time capital including open trades, ever drop below a certain percentage of your starting balance, your account is gone, period.
And unlike the daily loss, which reset every day, this one doesn't reset, it's cumulative. You can lose 2% one day, 3% the next, and if your total gross don't like, that's it.
And the percentage limit depends on your packages. It's typically either 6% or 10% of your initial balance, not your equity, not your profit, but the original number you started with.
Now let's walk through a concrete example. Suppose you have an instant funding account with an initial balance of $50,000 and your max loss limit is 6%, which is $3,000.
And that means your equity can never go below 47,000 ever. Doesn't matter if you make 1,000 yesterday, the total loss from your highest point back to that record, it won't matter.
And remember, this rule includes both closed losses and floating losses. So if you have lost $2,000 in closed trades and you have another $1,200 floating in red, your equity is now at $46,800. That's below the limit account closed.
And just to be clear, it's not just about the net gain or loss across trades, it's about where your equity stands in real time relative to that stop loss floor.
And here's where it gets interesting and a little tricky. Let's say your account grew to the 51,000, congrats, you're in profit.
But your max loss limit is still based on your original $50,000 starting balance. So if your limit is 6%, the threshold is still $47,000. What changes is how much room you have to fall before you hit it.
Exactly. Now, you have 4,000 in total buffer because 51,000 minus 47,000 equals $4,000. So your profits give you cushions, but the floor never moves.
Once your equity drops below that maximum loss threshold, even by a few dollars, auto liquidation triggers. All trades are closed immediately at market price.
And again, like the daily loss, if the volatility was slippery, your account might flow out below that line. That's just the execution reality.
And most importantly, once it breaks, that account is permanently disabled. You will need to purchase a new package if you want to continue trading. No resets, no rollback.
Alright, let's get tactical. How do you actually trade inside this rule without constantly worrying about it?
And the third, track your total glow losses every day. You should always know how close you are to your mark loss floor and don't wait for the dashboard warning. Calculate it manually.
Second, use your profits as protections, not permissions. Don't treat floating profit as a green light to increase risk. Instead, consider locking in gains by reducing loss size when you're ahead.
Third, manage your floating loss aggressively. Even if you're positive overall, a single trade with poor stop placement can take you from safety to shutdown in a few minutes.
And the fourth, stay cool when you're close. If you're down 5% out of your 6% limit, that's not the time to double down. That's the time to step away, pause, and rethink your entry.
The biggest mistake, underestimating floating drawdown. Traders close twitch losers and think, okay, I have still got room, but they forget about the fourth trade, floating minus $1,800.
And the second, trader who trade recover after the bad day. They lose 4% in one day, come back swinging the next day, thinking they will make it back, and instead taking another 2%, boom, violation.
Third, and this one hurts, ignoring slippage during major news. Even with a tight stop, no candle can get you straight through your limit.
And the mark loss rule is there for a reason. It's not there to punish you, it's there to protect you from yourself. Every successful trader I know see their stop loss, whether functional and institutional, as a non-negotiable value.
Right, it's a reality check. If you are consistently brushing up against your max loss, the problem isn't the rule, the problem is your system or your psychology.
At WeMasterTrade, we are not just giving capital, we are teaching structures, and the max loss rule is what separates gambler from professional. So remember, your max loss is a percentage of your starting balance, typically 6% or 10%. It's calculated using equity, not balance. It's includes both closed and floating losses, and once breached, your account is gone. Coming up next, we will explore the consistency rule and why steady profits matter more than big spike when it comes to growing, scaling, and getting paid.
If you have ever made $5,000 in one day and then made $200 in the next 4 days and wondered why your payout got flat, this next segment is for you.
Let's dive into the rhythm of profitability and how to stay consistent under WeMasterTrade model.
Alright traders, we have talked about the daily loss limit and we have just covered the maximum loss rule, two pillars of protecting your capital. But now it's time to shift gears just a little and talk about not about risk but about reserves. Because here's the thing, it's not just about staying alive in the game. At WeMasterTrade, we want to see traders grow, scale, and actually earn. And to do that, you need more than just a winning day. You need something called profit consistency.
And this is rule right here, the profit consistency rule, is what separates a lucky strike from reliable trader. It's a challenge whether you can make money over time or if you're just hoping to hit one big winner and roll the dice.
And more importantly, it's also how we evaluate if a trader is eligible for withdrawals, profit sharing, and even scale up. So if you are funded and you are wondering why your payout didn't go through, this rule could be the reason.
So let's define it clearly. The profit consistency ratio is a measure of how even your profits are from day to day. The more balanced your profits, the lower your ratio, the less consistent, meaning you had one giant profit day and then smaller or losing days, the higher your ratio.
The idea is simple. If 80% of your total profit comes from one day, that's not consistency. That's luck or rich. What we want to see is traders who make profit day after day, even if it's more. That's what we can scale.
The formula is really straightforward. Take your best trading day's profit and divide by your overall profit since you started the account, then multiply by 100.
Best day divided by total profits if multiplied by 100 equal profit consistency ratio.
And just to be clear, the bad day refers to your highest global profit in a single calendar day. And the total profit is the sum of all your close profits minus any close losses or open losses across the line of the account.
Let's say you have had the following results over 5 trading days. Day 1 plus $100, day 2 plus $200, day 3 minus $50, day 4 plus $100, day 5 plus $60.
And that means your total net profit across 5 days is 100 plus 200 minus 50 plus 100 and plus 60 equal to 410.
And your best day was day 2, that's $200 profit.
So now we apply the formula. $200 divided $410 equal 0.4878. Multiply that by 100 and you get a profit consistency ratio of 48.78%.
Now, let's say your account requires 20% profit consistency with each month. This trader is way above that, and so they couldn't qualify for the payout yet.
So even though this trader is profitable, they is not consistent enough. They had one big day that made up almost half of their total profits. That's not sustainable, and that's what we are looking at.
And this is where I really want to speak to trader. If you are relying on 1 or 2 big days to carry your entire account, that's not professional trading, that's volatility. You can get lucky, but you won't stay funded.
And remember, it's not just about your payout this week. WeMasterTrade evaluates your consistency over time. Traders who show long-term balance are the ones who get scaled up, who get featured, who get just with more capital.
Alright, so let's address the numbers. What an acceptable profit consistency ratio?
Typically, the rule is set at 20%. That means your best day should not exceed 20% of your overall profit. Let's say you are over the limit. Don't panic. You are not disqualified. You just need to keep trading and even out the curve.
And here, how to do that? The first one, trade smaller size for the few days. The second one, take smaller control wing for the 200 to 300 days. The next one, avoid big swing trade that could spoil your ratio again. And the last one, spread profit across multiple days, not 1 month setup.
And for those using EAs, monitor your equity curve. If your EA is accruing profit heavily into one day, you might need to rebalance it. The bot might be profitable, but it won't pass this rule unless it's configured with payout logic in mind.
Mistake 1. Traders hitting target early, then taking the rest of the week off. That inflates your best day and leaves the rest of your curve flat.
Đọc tiếp dùm chị.
42.
Đọc tiếp dùm chị, đọc tiếp dùm chị.
Mistake 2. Overtrading after the big day, thinking I'm safe now and trying to squeeze more instead of average out of that high ratio. And mistake 3. Thinking this rule is just a hurdle. It's not. It's a reflection of what we actually look for in our master traders. At the end of the day, this isn't about controlling you. It's about building habits that can handle scale. If you can't be consistent with $25,000, what happens when we give you $100,000 or more?
And exactly, consistency is what we use say to invest in. As WeMasterTrade, we fund traders, but we also study them. This will tell us whether you're serious about long-term trading.
And we have seen it time and time again. The traders who respect the rule, they are the ones who get multiple payouts, revolve and grow into six-figure funded accounts.
So don't fear the rule, understand it. Use it as a feedback tool. If your ratio is too high, great. That means you have got profit. Now keep going, balance it out.
And remember, you don't need to calculate it manually. WeMasterTrade dashboard calculates your efficiency ratio automatically. You can check it anytime under your statistics tab.
So to recap, this rule is about balance, not volume. Aim to keep your best day under 20% of your total profit. Spread your wins across multiple sessions and monitor your progress in the dashboard. We walking through the daily loss limit, tackle the maximum account loss, and estimate how your profit consistency shape your long-term payouts and growth. And before we end today's live stream section, we will go through the calendar, the news calendar.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to our daily market briefing. I'm Hayden, and joining me, as always, is our analyst Helen. Today we have got a highly concentrated US news sessions, a mix of labor data, manufacturing figures, and multiple high-impact release, all hitting around the same time. Helen, ready to dig into it?
Absolutely hidden. Tonight isn't long on variety, but the closure of major U.S. labor release at 8:30 p.m. can reassure volatility, especially for USD pair. For the first event at 12 a.m., here is President Trump speak. We kick off the day with a remark from President Trump, not classic economic indicator, but the market still pay attention.
Right, political comments can shift risk sentiment, sometimes enough to move equities, dollar flows, or even demand. But since this happened early, any market reactions is already absorbed.
Let's avoid the FOMC meeting minutes. Always an important relief.
Yes, traders come through the minutes for clues about the Fed stance. Hawkish language tends to leave the USD wide side of dovishness can wait on it. Again, this already passed, and so we mainly look at how markets positioned afterward.
And let's talk about the first week on average hour early at 8:30 p.m.
This is one of the most direct inflation indicators. Higher rates mean higher inflation pressure. If the actual print beats 0.3%, the USD often strengthens instantly.
Next is the non-employment trend, another strong market movement.
Exactly, forecast is nearly double the previous month. A high print signals robust hiring and economic momentum, which typically boost the dollar.
And the final piece of the trial of the
Light
unemployment
finance.
rate.
Even a $0.1 deviations here can cause major spikes. When these three label number align in one direction, markets move cleanly. When they conflict, the whip shots can be brutal.
And so late tonight we got the existing home sale at 10 p.m.
Low to medium impacts. Forecast shows only a slight uptick, so market influence will be mild unless the actual comes out far off expectations.
And we also have an unemployment claim at a tentative time.
Right. If the number drops sharply below 220k or jumps above 250k, markets can react suddenly, especially if it drops near the big 8:30 p.m. data window.
And this one is interesting. A big forecast improvement as Philip Fast Manufacturing Index.
If the number prints positive as expected, it signals manufacturing recovery, not as impactful as an NFP types release, but still supportive for the USD.
And so Hayden, why should trader keep their eye on the for reminder of the session?
Here are the key takeaways. The 8:30 p.m. label trial is the main volatility trigger of the day. If all three prints beat expectations, USD likely surge. If they conflict, expect massive whip shots. Philly fast and jobless climbs as supporting momentum but are secondary. Best setup tonight will likely come after 8:30 p.m. once the initial spike settles.
And that's what's up our economic rundown for 2020. Thanks for joining us and trade stay, and we will see you in the next time.
Thank you, Helen and Helen, for your insightful analysis on today's calendar. And also, thank you, traders, for joining with us in the live stream today. We will see you soon in the next live stream section.